Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're checking out some of the best mobile games you have to try. A few of these are seriously underrated, but trust me, they're actually good. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you more awesome content. Starting off at number 10, we've got Circlo-O, a simple but super clever physics-based puzzle game. It was my grandmother's favorite game. Okay, not really, but she would have loved it. You control a tiny ball inside a circle, and as you collect rings, the level expands, making things more challenging the longer you play. The controls are super basic, just left and right, but the timing and momentum needed to beat some of these levels is where the real fun starts. Trust me, it's a really fun puzzle game. You actually need proper timing and rhythm to pass some stages. And hey, if you like this game, make sure to suggest it to your grandma. She might surprise you. At number 9 is Cookies Must Die, a wild, action-packed platform shooter where you play as Secret Agent Jack on a mission to destroy mutant cookies. You swipe to run and jump, and even slow down time Matrix-style to pull off crazy shots. The gameplay is fast, chaotic, and honestly really satisfying. You'll face waves of evil cookies across different locations like sewers, city streets, and high-speed trains. There's a ton of weapons to unlock, upgrades to collect, and Jack gets stronger as you go. It's really underrated and deserves more recognition. Trust me, this one's a blast. If you love fast, over-the-top action with ridiculous cookie-popping chaos, Cookies Must Die is your jam. At number 8 is Hellrider 3, a thrilling action-packed motorbike shooter where you ride through demonic landscapes, dodge obstacles, and blast enemies while collecting coins and power-ups. Another underrated gem with amazing low-poly 3D graphics that give it a unique arcade feel. The controls are super responsive. You tap each side to steer, both sides to wheelie, and pinch to shoot or drop bombs. The tutorial was frustrating at first. I didn't even realize I was playing it without thinking. But once it clicks, it's insanely addictive. With story-rich levels, devilish bikers, and all kinds of chaotic challenges, this one's fast, stylish, and way deeper than it looks. Trust me, Hellrider 3 is a rebel ride you don't want to miss. At number 7 is 12 Minutes, a tense, narrative-driven thriller set entirely in a tiny apartment, where you play a husband stuck in a Groundhog Day-style time loop. You relive the same 12 minutes over and over, starting with a quiet evening that quickly turns dark when a cop barges in, accuses your wife of murder, and then kills both of you. But each time the loop restarts, you retain knowledge, explore objects, and unlock new dialogue options as you dig deeper into a rich psychological mystery. Every object is necessary and influences the outcome, unlocking new pathways and clues that shift the story. With stellar voice acting from James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley, and Willem Dafoe, and moody visuals, it feels like playing an interactive noir film. If you enjoy slow-burning suspense and unraveling secrets, 12 Minutes is a must-play. At number 6 is Carrion, a reverse horror Metroidvania where you play as a red tentacled monster escaping a research facility by devouring scientists and soldiers in your path. As you consume, you evolve, growing bigger, gaining powers like dashing through barricades, and unlocking new abilities that let you break into locked areas. The pixel art visuals and eerie soundtrack by Chris Velasco create a creepy yet satisfying vibe. Every object in Corridor matters, and the tight, mapless design makes exploration feel tense and unpredictable. It's an underrated gem on mobile, free to start with a demo, and the full experience is just one in-app purchase. No ads, no microtransactions. If you like playing the monster and enjoy gruesome, strategic chaos, Carrion is a brutal bite you won't forget. At number 5 is Race, short for Rocket Arena Car Extreme, a post-apocalyptic, action-packed racing game where monster cars go head-to-head in explosive combat arenas. You don't just race to win, you race to survive. Each car comes armed with rockets, bombs, shields, and nitro boosts, and the tracks are filled with deadly traps like flamethrowers, swinging chainsaws, and spike pits. The controls are super simple. Your car moves automatically while you swipe or tap to dodge and hit buttons to launch attacks. The visuals are stunning, The destruction feels satisfying, and there's a real sense of chaos in every match. I was seriously addicted to this game. I remember when it suddenly disappeared from the Play Store, and I couldn't remember the name. I legit spent months trying to find it again. Between the career mode, battle arenas, tournaments, and all the upgradable cars and weapons, this one packs a ton of action. If you're into fast-paced, explosive mayhem on four wheels, Race is definitely worth strapping in for. At number 4 is Pascal's Wager, a dark and intense Souls-like action RPG where you play as Terrence and his allies journeying through a haunting, mist-filled world filled with monsters, mystery, and massive bosses. You can swap between characters mid-fight, each with their own unique combat style, which makes the gameplay super dynamic. It has a sanity mechanic too. The more damage you take or deal, the more unstable things get, which raises the stakes and tension. Every dodge, parry, and strike feels weighty, and the combat is designed with real precision. The graphics are console quality, the soundtrack is hauntingly epic, and the world building is surprisingly deep. If you can't afford to play a Souls-like game on PC or console, this is honestly the closest you'll get on mobile, and it actually delivers. Another underrated gem for sure. If you like dark fantasy, deep lore, and brutal boss fights, Pascal's Wager is a must-play. At number 3 is Dredge, a haunting fishing adventure that recently sailed from PC to mobile, and it's just as eerie and immersive as ever. You play as a lone fisherman, exploring a misty archipelago, catching fish by day, and surviving terrifying supernatural threats by night. The deeper you go, the weirder and more dangerous it gets. You'll upgrade your boat, manage your cargo like a puzzle, and uncover creepy mysteries hidden in side quests and old shipwrecks. The game is incredibly atmospheric, with stunning visuals, spooky sound design, and just the right amount of tension. I spent almost 24 hours playing this without taking a rest. It's that addictive, especially with all the side missions and beautiful scenery pulling you in. If you like cozy games with a dark twist, Dredge is an unforgettable experience. At number 2 is Death's Door, a beautifully haunting action adventure where you play as a soul-reaping crow on a mission to recover a stolen soul. The game recently arrived on mobile for Netflix subscribers, and the experience is surprisingly smooth and complete. It blends tight sword and bow combat with precise dodging, puzzle solving, and electration across eerie, yet stunning handcrafted environments. There's no map or compass to guide you. You have to actually remember where things are. And while I didn't like that at first, I got used to it. Thankfully, there are checkpoints that act as portals for fast travel, which really helps. I haven't finished the game yet, but I'm definitely going back. It's just too addicting to leave unfinished. If you enjoy moody, Zelda-like adventures with some Souls-like difficulty, Death's Door is an underrated gem you don't want to miss. And now, at number 1 is Alien Isolation, my favorite game on this entire list, and honestly, one of the best survival horror games ever made. I played this game back when it first released in 2014, and I'm so happy it finally came to mobile. You play as Amanda Ripley, daughter of Ellen Ripley, as she boards the abandoned Sevastopol space station in search of answers, and instead finds pure terror. A single xenomorph stalks you through claustrophobic corridors, air vents, and pitch-black rooms, and the tension never lets up. The alien can't be killed, only avoided, and its AI is terrifying. It listens, learns, and hunts you in ways that feel way too real. It actually took me weeks to finish because I was so terrified of the xenomorph, but over time I weirdly started thinking of it as my crazy elder sister just to cope. And somehow that made me less scared. Thankfully, the game has multiple difficulty levels, from novice to nightmare, so you can ease into the experience or go full hardcore. Feral Interactive did a great job bringing this to mobile. The controls are smooth, visuals are console level, and the sound design is ridiculously immersive. The campaign is over 20 hours long and constantly evolving. New tools like the motion tracker and flamethrower keep the gameplay fresh and tactical. If you've never experienced true survival horror on mobile, Alien Isolation is the absolute gold standard. It's creepy, intense, and unforgettable. A true masterpiece. that's it for today's countdown. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a brand new channel, and your support will motivate me to keep making more awesome content focusing on gaming, music, movies, and TV, especially since I'm currently unemployed and have plenty of free time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.